What is up, everyone? Chungo back again with our Satisfactory world. Last we left off, we started some automated wiring right down here and got all of this going. I still haven't hooked up those machines, however I did spend some time exploring the rest of the world, despite it hurt, and checking out some other things while also looking for hard drives. So I got some new ones here. The wet concrete recipe might be kind of good for later. I'm going to leave it here for now though. I did rescan all of these even though I probably shouldn't have. And then I have these two as well, which this one might be kind of helpful. Maybe. We'll see. I also set this up kind of a temporary little biomass, solid biomass, or biofuel factory. That way I don't have to worry about running out of biofuel. So let's go see how much automated wire we have. Let's go. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and leave that actually, yeah, we're going to leave that running. That way I can continue to produce automated wire. And then when I need it later, I can just come back to it. There we go. Alright, then we'll run up here and we'll go check our smart plating. And the next thing we're going to do is get that next space elevator part going. And if this has enough in it, which I don't think we do, once that's done, or once we have enough smart plating, I will eventually set up another thing to make smart plating for myself, because obviously that's something else that we're going to need. However, so close. Without that going right now, I don't have any other way to make smart plating for the space elevator. Alright, so now that we're back over here at our little setup, we can look and see what we need to make. Okay, modular frames and steel beams. So those are all being produced. Steel beams are right down there. Modular frames are right over there. So the thing that's going to be the limiting factor here is I will then have to reroute my modular frames, which actually those might still be running. No, they're not. Okay. So my modular frames are right there, which I think were coming from here. Yeah, because this is making rotors, and that was belted to here. And then this was making my modular frames, and that was belted to this storage bin. So once we have another 110 smart plating, which we're actually running pretty good here, I might just come overclock this. That way we are actually making a good amount. Then we can get that done. But once that's done, making all of our smart plating, I'm then going to repurpose it into our versatile framework. Actually, with that blueprint from the last video, I could probably fire up bean. How are you? What are you stuck on? What do you mean? There you go. Run away. Be free. Go. Good enough. There we go. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and we'll slap this down. Flip it around. Alright. And we could probably kick this on just the way it is. Can change that so it goes that direction. And then feeds into there. So we'll go ahead and put that down. Alright, and then this gets deleted. I grab another one. We belt it there, or we do that. Then we can belt it from here to there. Then we just gotta, I gotta adjust this blueprint because I realized I didn't hook all of this up. However, just like this. Luckily, hooking all of this up is really not that bad. But it's only the 6 of them. And then, you're not hooked to anything, are you? Go to there. And then you can go to there. And that'll give us all the power to all the things that we need right here. We also will be fixing the power grid this episode because that I don't like. I don't like that at all. That gap between my production and my maximum consumption. It scares me. So we'll let that go. What we can do here, because we technically have, we'll call it 2 outputs. I'm not going to use this back one back here, but we'll have 2 outputs here, so I can split it off a little bit and do something. Probably start over here though. Beam. What is your issue? Thank you. Please don't hate me. Like a little kid running into his room. Alright. So I don't know what I want to do here. Mostly because I don't know where I want to put things. I could bring this out some more so that I could bring that up. You know what? I will be back shortly. Okay, so I realized that I'm actually an idiot. I have all of this unused space over here that I can actually, I can probably divide up just a little bit nicer. And then be able to use it in an actual way that might be useful to me. Might be better if I just zoom these out like this, and then I'm not really going to make much of a difference. So this might be our wall here. Let me go up here. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking, right? This isn't a half bad area for this. We have our copper wire, which is just building up over here, as well as we have the other things that we need. So my thought process is I can just back this off the wall just a little bit. We can use the vertical lifts to bring it up. And then I can use, I shouldn't have deleted all that. Oh well, I got rid of all the stuff that I had here. But I can use this node to make, I don't even need to do that because I have plates over there. I can just belt them across the wall. Could probably get rid of this and just have them go under the stairs. And then follow a nice little pathway over here, which means that we have stitched iron plates. Then, once we have the stitched iron plates, is that lining up? It is, but I don't think it's what I want. Once we have the stitched iron plates, then we can make, I can follow the same routing from the iron rods that we already have going and bring them over to make the modular frames. The modular frames are done. I can then produce those. So we'll go ahead and we will get that rolling. We'll go like that. How's that look? Can I even fit a... Noted! Can I bring that back anymore? I could hang that just a little bit. Does that then allow me... Oh, I like that. It's like a cute little short stumpy guy. Look at that. Look at that vertical lift. He's so short. Look at you. All right. I didn't know that could happen. I like it. All right. I will be back when this area is fully complete and I have all of the things that I need here. I now have everything belted. It's not the prettiest, but everything is making its way over. So, that being said, I've got the copper wire coming over from right over there. I've got the metal plates coming in from a little setup over there. Those are both coming into here to make me stitched iron plates. So I'm able to make 5.6 1/4 iron plates per minute, which then feeds into this, which gives me more than enough. And then I've got my rods coming in from across the way. They come in, make me my modular frames. I'm going to have to overclock this just a little bit. And then those things both, or that then comes up this little belt right here, which is very awkward looking, but you know what? It'll be okay. This is a temporary setup so that I can get my things done and get my space elevator upgraded. And then as you can see here, I have my steel beams coming over. I had to do some very strange things to get that one to work. As you can see. So, those are coming from my steel setup, obviously, right here, out of this storage bin, up and all the way across that top belt, as well as the metal plates are coming up this one, the iron rods are going up that one. They then follow the wall all the way around into these and down underneath my stairway and then go to their appropriate places. And then the last thing that I need, jumping around a lot here, is actually, wow, I am out of iron plates. Okay, what we can do, instead of storing the automated wiring, go production, nope, special, and go like this. Can just sink all of these plates because realistically I don't need them, or these automated wiring. And now we have points per minute, and it should be a decent amount of points per minute once it finally picks up. Oh. I guess we didn't have that many coming in. Okay. How big of a spike was that, though? Is this not working? Whatever. Take my tickets and scram. Next task is going to be getting the power grid upgraded, which means that we need to go right about here. I figured out this hard drive that I left there that I need to go collect. What I should have done is I should have put the name, or put the hard drive and then put what it needed, because I didn't have the resources that I needed. So I'm thinking if I use this lake to make power, I can expand. And that'll make my life a little bit easier. But what we're going to do first, we're going to make a blueprint. Yeah, it'll be fine. All I need is my cable. Need some more cable. I just grab 2 of those. We're running right up here. We'll make the blueprint for the power generators. If I can fit them in here. I can. Some. That way, all I have to do is slap a few of them down, and then I'm done. Okay, now we have our coal blueprint. I was only able to fit 3 in here, but it at least comes with the piping all done. I'll have just enough space here for things to actually like go underneath, so it, you know, it doesn't ruin my immersion of things. So yeah, now to do the next part of, you know, running all the way out to the lake out here and building all of this. Okay, now we are at the lake. I am going to go ahead and get all of this set up, get things cleared out, as well as get the coal nodes that are back there. And then I'm just gonna cut to it then. Okay, and there it all is in all of its crazy, God help me, glory. Listen, I'm not an engineer, okay? This was the best I could do right now, okay? I'm still figuring this whole thing out. These pipes are a freaking nightmare. However, you know, kind of got places. Got a lot done. Got a whole lot done here. But that is where I'm going to end it. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Chungo out.